Friday evening, it's 7:10 p.m. and it's 29 degrees. What a fantastic opportunity to go for a beer, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Nothing easier than me driving to the pub, having a few drinks and leaving the car in the pub car park. But I can't. And you know what? I don't want to. Because I've got too much to lose. And my life is too good now. I've relapsed many times. And in 2019 I was seriously ill. I actually woke up to the fact I was going to die if I kept drinking. The doctor told me that. He said, if you go back on the drink, or alcohol he said actually, not on the drink, but you know what I'm saying, you'll be dead within 6 months, I guarantee. Now, I'd heard similar things before, but not in such dramatic language. And I thought this was time to waken up. I was so seriously ill, I had 50-50 chance of living. I had all sorts of problems. Malnutrition, ascites, which is a fluid built in your stomach, causes spontaneous bacterial peritonitis. Low sodium level, had seizures in hospital. Had previous seizures when I'd been trying to stop drinking from serious withdrawal. Financial issues, domestic issues, you name it, I had it. And I had a few procedures done in hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 years, on and off, over COVID. It's always bad timing with me. And even then, when I came off hospital, still weak, still unable to function properly, I still wondered what it would be like to have another drink. Could I still control it? Could I still manage another pint? I remember walking past a pub in Morpeth, which is a small town in Northumberland. There's a Wetherspoons in there, and I managed to get myself out for the first time in 3 years. I managed to go fishing. I didn't catch any. I just put the line in the water really just to get back out. All I was spoken to was NHS staff and family. Anyway, I walked past this pub. It was a nice night like tonight, and I thought, I wonder what it would be like just to go. I was a bit of a scruffy git then, still very malnourished and long hair and whatever. I wonder what it would be like just to have one pint. I walked into the pub. It wasn't that busy because there's no beer garden. It was just a Wetherspoons, dingy place. And I saw all of the lights on the pumps. I saw Stella. I thought, wow, Stella's there. Still there. And I turned round and came out. And at that point I knew I could resist it. It's a battle every day. And I can't drink for that reason alone, that I can't survive, or wouldn't survive. I would have a hell of a life, dreadful life. And I wouldn't want to let the people down who's helped me. My daughter, my mother, my beautiful fiance now, my friends who have been supportive. And one of the people who really sticks in my mind is my hospital consultant, a young woman who saved my life by taking the steps she did with me. And I saw her in February, and I said, I'm feeling good. She said, you look good, your bloods are good, your health's good. And I said, how have I got to this level of health? And she said, because you've done everything I've asked of you. But she said, even though I say that, if somebody told me in 2019 when I saw you come into the ward, she was on duty that day, the liver ward at the Freeman Hospital, that you would ever recover to this level, I would have questioned it myself. And she sees liver patients every week. And she's a specialist. That's a specialist field. She's written books and all sorts, lots of journals and things. So I've got a lot of people that I would let down, and I'd let down myself, and I wouldn't want to let down anybody else. So if somebody said to me, magic, what do you call me, genie comes out of a bottle, said you can go back to drinking socially if you want, you're not getting any trouble. I know this is all fictional, and you won't get any bother. I still wouldn't do it, because even when I drank socially, I still had headaches, I still had withdrawals of some kind, I still had hangovers, I still spent too much money, I still felt awful the next day, and I still felt as if my life was being impeded in some way. But now I can do anything I want, within reason. I've got a little bit more money now because I don't waste it on alcohol. I'm more productive in my life. I've got a fantastic relationship. All of these things I will not lose because I'm sober confident. That's the key. You've got to get sober confident. 5.5 years I've been sober now. And there's no way anybody will take me down that road again. It's impossible because of the reasons I've stated. You might be watching this thing and saying, oh, it's easy for him because he's done it. But it wasn't easy. It's a bloody hard battle. It's the hardest battle I've ever fought in my life. And I'm so glad to be here today. I'm so glad I wake up fresh. I'm so glad I wake up at all, because in 2019, I had everything wrong with me. I couldn't get out of bed. I'd gone from being a strong, confident police officer in central London to being looking like a tramp, really. Wasn't taking care of myself, living in squalor, rats in the flat. Terrible, terrible life. No friends, really. No romance. No woman's going to touch you if you drink it like that. And my life is so different now. And I look back and I think, I'm so grateful. I wonder what's happened to me. You know, there's been an angel on my shoulder, and there'll be an angel on your shoulder if you turn this around. And you can do it. You've got to believe in yourself. If you've got major health issues, try and get some help from the doctor. Don't just stop, because that can be fatal. I had seizures when I just stopped. Within about 8 hours of stopping, I had seizures. So I had to have alcohol in my body all the time. It's so dangerous to do that. You can get in touch with me. I do a one-to-one session, mentoring course, support. People can email me and WhatsApp me. I've got an ebook out. I've been to all levels of alcoholism, apart from death. So there's hope out there. Hope for everybody. Doesn't matter what the level of drinking is, you can turn this around. But you have to be committed. You have to have a very strong reason to give up. And you have to, number one, never pick up the first drink. Because once you pick up that first drink, after a period of sobriety, you're back on it. It's as simple as that. You can't resist it. You can't just have one again. It's impossible. Thousands have tried it and thousands have died trying to do it. And I was one of those who nearly died. You just can't have the first drink. AA didn't suit me, but I do remember them saying, it's the first drink, keep off the first drink. Don't pick the first drink. Paul Gascoigne said that. I think it was Paul Merson as well said it, or somebody who's been an alcoholic, it's in the public eye, said, I missed the first 10 years of my daughter's life when I was drinking. That's not good, is it? I probably did the same. And every time you're off the booze and you go back on again because you want that first pint, you want the buzz of the nice Friday night feeling, or Saturday, Sunday morning, whenever it is, remember it's going to take you back and it's going to be worse. Because every time you relapse, your body will go into further shock and you become a total mess within days. I was off for 8 years at one point and I went back on it for some woman, which was stupid. Within 7 days of starting from 8 years sober, I was drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning in the camp shop or in the toilets in the shower block. You lose everything when you drink, and your dignity included. And the last straw, you lose your life. So get a grip and let's do this together. So I'm trying to help as many people as I can. If you benefit from these videos, then please subscribe and share them. And if you want any help, get in touch with me. I'll put all the links in the description. Have a good evening, have a great weekend.